What's going on, guys? Today's tutorial is going to be the gainer, and this is a trick that can be learned with little to no flipping experience or any prereqs. Alright, so step one. What we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to get into the idea of gainer. So for starters, you're going to want to kick your leg and think about swinging your arms hard. That is the fundamental aspect of a gainer. When you do this, you're going to have a lot of momentum upwards and a little bit to the side. So what you're going to want to do is just start getting off the ground and start getting a feel for the gainer. Step 2. What you're going to want to focus on here is going back more. So exactly like step 1, except for going back a little bit more. This will get you more height and a better idea of what it's going to be like in the air. At first, it's going to be a little bit scary, and it's not going to feel cool, but that's okay. This is the fundamentals. Performing a J-step when first learning how to do a gainer will make it less intimidating, especially since you have a smaller chance of landing on your head. Step 3. It's important to know that you don't need a back handspring for this move. The only reason I'm demonstrating this is because it will come in handy because you will be using your arms for the next part. Here's where the back handspring comes in handy. You're going to want to do a mix between a back handspring and a cartwheel. The reason for this is it's going to get you to feel more comfortable in the air when doing a gainer. Basically for this step, you're just jumping back farther and using your hands to catch yourself so you don't fall on your face. Step 4. It is crucial to remember to use your leg, as it will be your determining factor of your height. The higher you kick your leg and the harder you kick your leg, the higher and better prepared you will be to go into the gainer. It is also important to use your arms to whip you up just as you would in a backflip. All of these together will give you an explosion of power that will propel you into your gainer. It is easiest to transition into a gainer if you can first do a cheat gainer. Now for a cheat gainer, you're going to want to go to the side just a little bit. So instead of going completely get back, you're going on maybe a 70-degree angle. It is important not to get too discouraged at this point. If you fall a couple times, don't worry about it, it's just the beginning. Step 5. This is where the transition from cheat gainer to real gainer begins. You're still going to continue doing the J-step, but when you jump back, you're going to want to jump back farther and less to the side. Make sure you use your hands to catch yourself, and it will end up like a back handspring of sorts. Step 6. It is important to be constantly cognizant of your arms and legs and their motions at all times. When running back into the J-step, you want to have your arms back as far as possible. The harder you whip your arms and leg, the higher you'll go in your gainer and the more likely you'll be to land it. Notice how far back my arms are before I go for the gainer. Also take note that you don't have to jump before your leg is fully extended. Step 7. This is the final step in the transition from the J-step to the regular gainer. Instead of going sideways in the J-step, you're going to want to go straight back and up. In the normal gainer, your arms still go back and you still jump at maximum point, but it's important this time to tuck. Once you're in the air, it becomes like a normal backflip. Just spot the ground and land. I hope this progression tutorial was helpful, and thank you for watching.